Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Today our topic is 10% law. What is 10% law? जैसे हमने कल देखा ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ एनर्जी थ्रू फूड चेन, जब हमने पढ़ा हमने देखा कि when energy gets transferred from one trophic level to another, the each organism at each trophic level there is loss of energy which is released into the environment as heat energy. ठीक है, और हमने देखा जो हर एक ट्रॉपिक लेवल पे जो फूड चेन में होते हैं उसमें जो होती है लॉस ऑफ एनर्जी होती है, और वो एनर्जी कहाँ जाती है? दैट गोज इनटू द एनवायरनमेंट एंड रिमेन्स अनयूटिलाइज्ड. Thus we can see there is loss of energy along the path, along all along the path when there is transfer of energy from one trophic level to another. And not 100% transfer of energy takes place as we go from one tropic level to another. और जो ट्रांसफ़र ऑफ एनर्जी इन फूड चेन्स है in a large number of ecosystems, it has revealed a uniform transfer of energy which is given by 10% law. What is 10% law? 10% law was given by Kahneman in year 1942. What is 10% law? According to 10% law, only 10% of energy that enters a particular trophic level of an organism is available for transfer to next trophic level. Thus we can say हर एक ट्रॉपिक लेवल पे जो फूड चेन में डिफरेंट स्टेप्स होते हैं, only 10% of energy is transferred from one tropic level to another. This is what is known as 10% law. Thus we can say जो भी एनर्जी फ्लो होती है हमारी फूड चेन्स में इकोसिस्टम में, दे फॉलो द 10% लॉ, और वी कैन से एनर्जी अवेलेबल एट ईच सक्सेसिव ट्रॉपिक लेवल इज 110% ऑफ द प्रीवियस लेवल. That is why there is progressive decline or gradual reduction in amount of energy available as we go from one tropic level to another. Thus we can say energy gradually decrease when we move from one tropic level to another. Let us here give an example to make you understand 10% law. Suppose 1000 joules of energy that are emitted which are emitted by the sun that falls on the plants which are known as producers. ठीक है, मैंने आपको कल ही बोला only when the sun energy is trapped by producers. इसका जो है only 1% of this energy that's used by producers, and remaining जो energy है that is liberated out back into the atmosphere or environment as heat. ठीक है, जो plants है they convert only 1% of light energy that's falling on them into the chemical energy as food. So we can say जो energy होती है available in the plant material as food, that will be only 1% of 1000 joules. That will be only 1% of 1000 joules because only 1% of energy is used by plants. 1% of 1000 joules we can say that which comes out to be 10 joules. Thus we can say out of 1000 joules only 10 joules of energy that is available in the plant matter out of 1000 joules. 1000 joules फॉर एग्जाम्पल प्लांट जो है प्रोड्यूसर जो है वो कंज्यूम करते हैं एनर्जी फ्रॉम सन, इसका जो है 1% यूज़ करते हैं, दैट कम्स आउट टू बी 10 joules. दस वी कैन से जो रिमेनिंग 990 joules of solar energy that is lost back into the environment, that's reflected back into the environment. ये आपने याद रखना कि at this level when solar energy is trapped by plants, at this level 10% law is not followed. it will apply 10% law जो है it will apply only in the transfer of energy in food chains. ठीक है, we will now apply this 10% law of energy in this food chain. For example, plant जो है they are eaten by herbivores. Any herbivore be there like deer, and for example the plants are first tropic level of this food chain and it has 10 joules of energy in it. Plants has 10 joule of energy in it. Now according to 10% law, 10% of this 10 joules of energy that will be available to herbivore. Suppose herbivore is here deer. 10% का जो 10 जूल्स ऑफ एनर्जी अवेलेबल है प्लांट्स में, इसका जो 10% एनर्जी है दैट विल बी ट्रांसफर टू हर्बिवोर्स. वो कितना होगा 1 जूल. 10% ऑफ 10 joules that comes out to be 1 joule. Thus we can say 1 joule of energy जो है that will be available for transfer at the next tropic level. Thus we can say जो herbivores है they will store only 1 joule of energy as food. और जो 1 joule of energy इसका जो 10% है that will be transferred to next tropic level which are carnivores, थर्ड ट्रॉपिक लेवल. और जो 10% का 1% का 10 जूल दैट कम्स आउट टू बी 0.1 जूल ऑफ एनर्जी. दस वी कैन से जो 0.1 जूल ऑफ एनर्जी है दैट इज ओनली ट्रांसफर फ्रॉम सेकेंड ट्रॉपिक लेवल और वी कैन से फ्रॉम हर्बिवोर्स टू कार्निवोर्स. सो वी कैन से जो एनर्जी अवेलेबल होती है at each tropic level that gradually decrease because in every food chain there is 10% flow of energy from one tropic level to another. That's why जो tropic levels होती है food chain में they are limited because energy available for next organism जो है that will be so small, वो बहुत ही कम होती है that it will be insufficient to sustain the life of an organism. That this is what is known as 10% law. thus आपने ये याद रखना है कि अगर 10% law ये एग्जाम में भी पूछा जा सकता है. 10% law क्या होता है आपने यही याद रखना कि 10% law is only it is according to this law. This was given by Kahneman in year 1942. is क्या होता है only 10% of energy that enters a particular tropic level of organism that is available for transfer to the next tropic level. So one of the most important and in small subtopic of this chapter our environment. Thank you.